In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 habits that helped me stop being broke. Now, this video is for upcoming beginning entrepreneurs, even people that are already on that journey of being a successful entrepreneur, as well as people just trying to be a better person, trying to improve their life in several aspects. Now, the first thing I want to talk to you about is stop chasing instant gratification. Now, what does this mean? Instant gratification is essentially working for instant, quick results. Now, the reason why this is so detrimental for you, for your mental well-being, your mental health, is because a lot of the times when you're working, especially in the entrepreneurial space, you're not going to be seeing results instantly. It might take you days, if not weeks, if not months, if not even years to reach a level you want to see yourself. And I think a lot of people need to hear this because I've seen a lot of people complain about not seeing results after, for example, 100 emails sent, 200 emails sent, or so many cold calls, or just so many things. And it's just like, I've been there myself where I was complaining about all these things, and then what I tell people now when I hear that, because it reminds me of my previous self, and I say, 200 emails doesn't work for you? And they're like, no, it doesn't. I'm like, have you tried 1,000? And they're like, no, because this doesn't work. I'm like, what if the 999th email will work? They're like, you're right. What if it did? And that comes down to the fact that instant gratification is so dangerous for you. It's going to bring you down. It's going to limit yourself so much. Your potential has to be tested. And for that to happen, you need to build a proper wall between yourself and instant gratification. All right. I'm going to give you guys an example, which a few of you guys hopefully can relate to. Going to the gym, especially a beginner at the gym, would be expecting 6 packs quickly, a big chest quickly. But realistically, as you kind of develop a gym habit, you understand that, hold up, I'm not going to be seeing these results for a long time. But I need to put in that consistent effort, consistent days. I need to be in that routine of, I need to go gym at least 5 days a week, consistently for the next 3 months, at least, for me to see these results. And once you even reach that point, you need to keep going to maintain and to further grow that. You know what I mean? And when you chase instant gratification, once you reach that level of achievement, you might call it, you're going to stop. Now, let me give you guys an example of this. So let's say you're looking for instant gratification, which you shouldn't be, but let's just say if you are, and let's say you win a bloody lottery tomorrow, or actually even better, let's say you have some money in crypto and a coin has exploded and you've made millions of dollars. Now, if you are the person to chase this type of achievement, you're going to blow away all that money in the blink of an eye. Whereas if you actually do end up being lucky and having a big win one day, but you don't have that mentality of instant gratification, you're not going to blow through that money at all. You'll be investing it. You'll be smart about it. So it's more about a mentality of instant gratification. So work on the days that you don't see results, because everything's going to compound. And one day you'll be like, holy shit, I've done it. One day you will look back and say, this is more than I ever dreamed of. And when you reach that point one day, which I will one day, I'm not there yet, it'll be the most beautiful moment of your life. So quit that mentality of chasing the instant results and work every day. This is also another thing I saw the other day from Andrew Tate. I know he's a controversial person, but hear me out. He said, this is not word by word quote, but essentially his message was, work every day because one day you will get lucky, and that lucky day will never be missed if you work every day. And I sat back and I said, wait, he's cooking. He's saying something right, because if you work every day, you're bound to succeed. Success is inevitable if you just work every day like an absolute animal, like a dog. Just work every fucking day. So that kind of wraps up the instant gratification section, which was point number 1. Now, number 2. Be around the right people. You've heard this before, I'm going to say it again. This is your reminder. Know the difference between a closed circle and a closed cage, alright? I've seen, and I know a lot of you guys out there think you have a closed circle, but you really have a cage. You're hanging out with bumheads. You're hanging around with people that waste their bloody life. And if you want to be a person that wants to do better, trust me, you need to cut those people out. It's going to be hard. It can be friends, can be family, but you need to cut some useless people out of your life. If they have no value, if they put no value in your life, if they don't teach you anything important, what's the point of having them? To have fun? In doing what? Think about it. Now, I'm not saying that you hang out with idiots. I don't know who you are, but I know the majority of people these days. And there's actually a quote out there that always lingers around in my brain, and it goes, "You are the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most." Think about that one. And let me give you an example of what happens when you hang around the right people. Now, I met my friend slash business partner, probably my closest friend at this point, Jack. I met him at the gym and we instantly just clicked. We shared Instagrams, we had deep, meaningful conversations about business, self-improvement, just our lives in general. And we ended up starting a business together. I'm not going to say what it is, but if you are following me on Instagram, you will kind of have an idea of what the business is. And 22 days after launching something for our first client, we're now at 4.3K, 4,500 USD per month. We're already generating half of $10,000 per month. Now, I'm saying $10,000 per month because a lot of you guys out there just kind of see the first stepping stone towards financial success as making 10K a month, which is why I've said we're halfway there already. And I wouldn't be where I am today without him, because even though he's a few months younger than me, he has opened my eyes to so many things. It is insane what you can achieve by just meeting the right people, by choosing who to hang out with, by choosing who to further network with and build a deeper connection with. So that is a real life example of my life, and you can do that too. And you won't find these like-minded people in places like clubs or bars or, you know, just places that a common person goes to, but you will find them in places like the gym, even better, an expensive gym where you kind of meet the high ticket people in your life. You can meet them at hotel lobbies, expensive hotel lobbies, affluent, expensive cafes. You know, you just have to notice what people above you are doing, all right? You need to observe that and kind of understand, where can I meet this person? I want to network with someone like him. How do I do that? Where do they go? What do they eat? What do they drink? What do they watch? And you kind of just start meeting new people. And that essentially wraps up the second point. Now, the third point is something I have implemented very intentionally and purposefully. It is to cut out alcohol for the entirety of this year. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to discipline myself. I don't see the point in celebrating anything right now. Yes, I've achieved certain things, but I haven't achieved anything to a certain point in my books where I'm like, I'm going to go around drinking. The more you cut such things out of your life, such things that don't really help you achieve any of your goals that matter to you, then cut it out. Hit pause on it. I'm not saying don't ever drink again. Like, sure, if you do choose to do that, you can't go wrong. But it's just, I know for the next few years, and definitely this year, I need to put my head down. No distractions like drinking and all that. There's just no need for that. And just work. I can still have fun. Actually, I don't like saying that. I can still do other things like socialize to a certain extent without alcohol, because you don't need alcohol to have fun. You just don't. Like, let's be real. And another thing, speaking of this, is would you really go to a club if there was no alcohol or no one intoxicated with alcohol? No, you wouldn't. So you're telling me you go to clubs because you like being around people that are just off their minds, wasted, and so are you, and then you wake up the next morning and feel like shit? Not saying this is you, but this could be you. And really think about it. And you can't go wrong cutting out alcohol for a year at all. It will just improve your life substantially. So summarizing all my 3 points, these are the 3 most important things I have implemented in my life, and I've seen insane results. And you can too. So follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button if you actually want to see more content from me. If you don't want to, then just ignore this video. You can block me, whatever. But don't hit the dislike button because I don't want to be disliked, guys. Just hit the like button, all right? I know you liked the video. I know it helped you to a certain extent, so like the video, please. And shoot me a DM if you guys have any questions, or if you guys want to roast me about anything, open to it all. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I don't know what's going to be. It's in the vault, but I'll see you guys next time.